It's just a bit meh. It's a bit boring. Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Damn. The Forge Pass Season 1 is now live. We're going to deep dive the Forge Pass. Is it worth our time? Is it worth our money? Let's have a look. No matter what, so far, this is actually quite a cool little intro to the game to tell us it's around. I see Trunda chilling with the Arbiter here. Who's this? The Falcon dude. And Septimus, I think. Let's have a look. What's going on? Complete Forge Pass challenges to earn Forge Pass points and win amazing rewards. You can win Forge materials, a special artifact set, global boost to earn more silver and XP from every battle, and much more. God, it keeps going. The Forge Pass, the more Forge Pass points you earn, the higher Forge Pass level you get to, the more valuable the rewards. Beat the challenges and get ahead of your competition. Okay, we're in. The Arbiter's going to talk us through it. The Forge Pass gives you a special series of challenges to compete to win amazing, unique rewards. Complete challenges. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So basically, you've got a free section, and then you've got a paid section. Yeah, like the Battle Pass was. And I can see already we've got this kind of material for the new artifact set. We've got some glyphs, some silver. Okay, rewards here. Daily challenges then. Daily challenges refresh every day. Bit like daily missions, basically, yeah. Bit like daily missions. And you get these little hammer dudes. And then weekly challenges. Same type of thing. It's actually really similar to the old Battle Pass in terms of the setup here. So once a week, only if you've got the gold Forge Pass, this is a paid part, do you get this extra stuff here. And then basically, blah, blah, blah. Let's get onto it. So let's have a look through. What sort of rewards are we talking about for a freebie? Silver, a couple of, it's all Forge stuff. As it says, the Forge Pass. It's all stuff around this kind of new Instinct set. Couple of baby glyphs, nothing too cool for a freebie. Got some speed glyphs as you get a bit further on. Again, some more Chaos Ore. Now, this just strikes me that they value Chaos Ore as super premium. They see Chaos Ore as like top of the range in terms of a reward. And we've seen that with where they're placing it in event rewards and all that type of stuff as well. The price they've put it in the clan shop, they see it as top draw. There's not anything interesting here for me. Like, there's no avatars. There's no, like gear set drops like we had before. There's no champions. There's no shards. There's none of that kind of juicy, interesting stuff. It is literally, as the name suggests, I guess, Forge materials. And you get some of the new artifact sets. So, because of that, I feel like they'll just sell way less gold passes. If they just had, and it's super easy for them to do, by the way, they just had like shard drops in the mix, a champion, like an epic champion that's strong, Udo, for example, at the end of the free one, and then some form of legendary at the end of the main one. I just feel like, maybe if they made a character a bit like Ornn from League of Legends, who's all about forging materials, they could have made someone, and they would sell boatloads more of these. Dragon Champions that I played for a long time. I still play it now and then. I used to have, or we've still got multiple clans on the game. Every single monthly battle pass, there's a champion. There's a new champion, a new legendary. Every monthly one. I feel like Raid have missed a trick by not doing that here. So that seems a little bit weird. Let's have a look at some of these daily challenges then. Claim all playtime rewards. Defeat spirit champions. Win classic arena battles with a force. It's a very similar to like your advanced battle type stuff, yeah? Upgrade boots to level 8. It is what it is. It's just kind of very simple stuff. And you gain 5 Forge Pass points per one. And in the weeklies, you have to have a gold. I think you have to have the gold Forge Pass for this. Place debuffs on enemies. heal 100 times in campaign. Oh, God, that's a ridiculous one, is it? What a ridiculous one to put in there. I mean, so what? I need to re-gear my campaign farmer in Lifesteal gear to get this to work. It's just such a silly one to put in, honestly. Place 100 debuffs on dungeon bosses. I guess for this, maybe you could you just put them in a like one piece immortal set to get this to work? This is such a dumb one, honestly. Place 100 debuffs on dungeon bosses while beating them. Easy enough. Upgrade champions levels in the sparring pit. Easy enough. So I guess that's easy enough unless you haven't unlocked the sparring pit, but most people that pay for the gold pass probably have already bought some gems along the way. Sell 75 artifacts. Does not work from auto sell from multi-battles. You have to physically gain them to sell them. That's dumb as well, but overall it's quite easy. So all of these seem reasonable apart from the Healy one. Okay, so let's get on to the pricing of this. Basically, for the gold pass, you get it's $17.99. Now, in raid terms, it's actually kind of low priced. But a lot of people are going to be comparing this to the original Battle Pass. The original Battle Pass was, I think, either $19.99 or $24.99. It was 20 or 25 pounds, something like that. And there was a shed ton more in it. A shed load more stuff in the original Battle Pass. And that's what people will be comparing it to. I don't really get why people would do this side of it. You know, gaining an extra 25 levels straight away, 30, like double your price. It's all stuff you would have got anyway if you're playing the game, you know, actively. So I don't really know why people would choose to do this. You know, in the old one, the original Battle Pass, people chose to do it because they got the champions early and all that type of stuff. And they were like, it's almost like a flex. Look at all this stuff I got early. In this one, I don't really get the benefit of going higher. Is this worth $17.99 in my opinion? I mean, I guess it depends how much you value Chaos Ore. You get a reasonable amount more stuff, definitely more materials for crafting. 5 speed glyphs as well as the 2 is by itself quite a big thing. This is the interesting thing, right? I wonder if I was talking to someone who spends a lot of money in the game and I wrapped up 1 epic piece, a legendary 5-star, 5 speed glyphs at level 5, another ore here, a 6-star ore. But I'm not counting anything else, just these things. Another 6-star ore, another 6-star ore. None of the glyphs are max. If the glyphs were max, this would actually be a different story. I don't know if people would say that pack alone would be worth the money, but I think the super kind of end game players would probably buy, you know, 3 bits of legendary ore and a few speed glyphs. They would probably pay $17.99 for that. Honestly, I think they would. It's just not a very sexy pass. It's just not the sexiest thing to do in the world. To get the extra 10% XP is okay for someone who's kind of leveling through the game. It's okay. Leveling through the game doesn't give you tons. Yeah, I know about this. Leveling through the game doesn't give you tons of stuff once you've hit the energy cap. So it's not like you do get a few bits extra, but it's not like it's crazy, crazy good to do it. Where do I find it now on here? In here? And the instinct set, plus 12% speed, ignores 15% of enemy defense. Again, I think it's a decent set as you're coming up through the game, but I can't see that end game players choose it over sets that already exist very frequently. So I think that is a bit of a letdown for the pass as well. Oh, I don't know, guys. It just feels a little bit weak. It feels a little bit weak compared to what we were all hoping for. We were just hoping for some extra juicy bonus bits in there. I'm trying to find now where I can get back to it. Forge pass, there it is. Okay, so I've done the 4 daily challenges. Taken me maybe 10 minutes or something. Nothing too crazy. We've got ourselves level 2. Some people are saying there's like an issue around, can I complete the challenges within the time frame? So we've got 4 weeks. which means 28 days of daily challenges, and you get 20 points per day if you just do the daily. That's without doing the gold pass where you get all of the weekly stuff and get yourself a load more, like 60 more potential points per week. Yeah, so 20 points a day. Once you get past level 2, every level is 10 points a level. So in total, you're talking another, after today, what would go up to? Level 50 here. So in total, 500 points needed. That's 25 days worth of grind. And we've got 28 days. So you can complete everything within the time. Yeah, you can. And it looks like whether you're... Do you get this anyway? I think you get this anyway, whether you're level... whether you're common or whether you're gold pass. So I think you get this either way. But, so, I don't know, guys. Like, is it worth $17.99? It's actually... Without paying the $17.99, the value or the effort against getting this stuff is minuscule. So you may as well just do it. It's all free stuff along the way. Like my free to play, why wouldn't I get all of this extra stuff anyway? Like, why wouldn't you? But just do it if you've got the time to do it. Would I pay, or will I pay $17.99 basically for Chaos Ore and some extra glyphs? It's a tough one. The Chaos Ore's potentially worth it as a roll the dice thing. It's not sexy. It's not sexy. The speed glyphs, I wish they was like max glyphs. It's not a sexy pass at all. I'll probably buy the $17.99. I 100% would not pay the extra. There's no chance I would pay the extra. I probably would take the $17.99. If you're someone who's leveling up through the game, the extra XP boost is actually kind of nice. A 10% XP boost and silver boost is actually pretty good. So that's okay. It's just a bit meh. It's a bit boring. Honestly, this is going to be, I mean, they're saying season 1. I guess this is basically going to be a monthly thing that they drop. They've just made it a bit dull. You know, focusing it around the Forge, which is a very useful place in the game, by the way. I love the Forge. I don't want to focus my game on the Forge. I don't want to be like mind focus on the Forge. You know, the fun, the sexy part about this game, let's all be honest, the sexy part is pulling new champions, trying new teams, you know, the gems that help you do that along the way. None of the stuff in this Forge Pass is going to help me around the sexy side of the game. The new gear set is not really crazy strong enough to make me like, damn, I need to focus on this gear set. I think again, for the free to play coming up through the game, the gear set makes a lot of sense. For the free to play coming up through the game, the Forge stuff makes a lot of sense. So, and you know what? That's the majority of the player base, by the way. That is the majority of the player base. So I get that this can be pretty useful, and I get that the $17.99 pass can help you, you know, just speed up some of the stuff in your game. It's probably up there as, you know, as good a value as the gem pack in terms of stuff you get for money in Raid. But they just should have added some sexy stuff along the way, because that would sell them loads more packs and it would get them more interest. You know what? If they had the new Pyro Cold Heart skin at the end here, who wouldn't buy? Well, a lot more people would buy the Gold Pass. Yeah. If they had a cool avatar, which is so free for them to do. They've got the new avatars in the game. If they had one of the cool avatars up for grabs, it would just help them sell more. If they had an epic champion in the mix that can help people with Hydra, it would help them sell more. You know, there's just, if they had a legendary at the end here, even if they pushed the price to $25.99, had a legendary champion, there's just so many ways they could do it to make this more sexy. And unfortunately, it feels pretty dull. That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, let me know what you think below. Comments, please. Let me know what's going on. Are you going to pick up the pass or not? I've been Hell Hades. I will see you later.